Okay, Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. So we start by praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and we send our salam and salawat on Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. We pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the barakah, give us the reward for this little effort that we are putting to learn the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and try to put our time and our efforts in the as a good deeds in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the day of judgment, inshallah ta'ala. So we have done our talk of like the series of basic Nahu. We have come to the end of it. There are a few other things, but inshallah ta'ala we can cover it up later on when we go to the next stage. And we started to go through the first 10 ayahs of Surah Kahf. We did 2 ayahs, so what we are trying to do in the 2 ayahs, we are learning the meaning of each of the word and we are asking each other for the grammar. So whatever we have learned so far, we are trying to implement those. So last week we did ayah 1 and 2. So today inshallah ta'ala we'll do 3 more ayah 2, ayah 3, 4 and 5. So after today we'll have probably 2 class maximum, maybe tomorrow and then next Saturday and Sunday maximum, next week, and we should be able to finish the 10 ayah. Then we can go to another surah that has all these kind of things, another maybe any other surah, 5 or 6 ayah or 10 ayah, something like this, and we will continue another 1 or 2 surah, and then inshallah ta'ala we can go to the surf, the bit advanced level, the surf, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, so for the first thing we have done, the Surah Al-Kahf, we did ayah number 1. In ayah number 1 we say, Alhamdulillah alladhi anzala ala abdihi al-kitaba wa lam yaj'al lahu iwaja. Brother Shiraz, do you know the meaning of iwaja? I'm just asking some vocabulary. The last word, iwajan.
No, can't recall.
Crookedness. Okay. I think every other words you already know. Anzala. What does anzala means, Brother Mustafis?
Send down.
Send down. Is it a present tense or past tense?
Past tense.
First tense, yes, because anzal. Okay. Abdihil kitaba walam yaj'al. What does that mean? Lam yaj'al. Walam yaj'al. What is lam?
No. Not in past.
Did not, yes. Okay. Did not, lam. So is it light or lightest? It is the lightest. Lightest. Because the next one iyaj'al, which is sukun. So this is the lightest. So I think that's what we know about this ayah, and we talked about other harf jar and everything. We nasr, jar majroor, and we talked about this. This for the chart for the anzala, the past tense. Okay. Next one we had this in lam lam. See, lam means did not. So that's another thing. Let's see, give me 1 second. Okay, then we did ayah number, we had some another chart about the yaj'al, the lightest of the yaj'al chart. We did ayah number 2. In ayah number 2 we say, qayyiman li unzira ba'san. What is ba'san? Tariq, what's the ba'san means?
War.
A war. Shadidan, intense war, severe war. Brother Rubaid, ba'san shadidan is?
Severe war.
Severe, intense. What is the conjugation here? Is it what? Most of sifat, right? Good. Okay. Min ladun. Brother Munzur, min ladun. What is min ladun? Min and ladun.
Min is from.
Min is from. You have a ladun. We talked about it last week. Ladun is the special type of mudaf. Min ladun means specially from him. Specially from him. Because min ladunhu. Okay, and min ladunhu is mudaf ilay. Ladunhu is mudaf ilay. Okay, let's do this one. So we just take the same in lam. Okay. The ayah 3 that we're gonna do today. So in ayah 4 we have to come back to ayah 2 to show you something, so just remember that. So this is ayah 3, inshallah we'll start here. Give me 1 second. Okay. Makisina fihi abadan. Okay. So brother Shiraz, makisina. What is it? Just give me the full status of it. It's the ism. I already told you. So it's ism.
The ma or ma kathina?
It's one word. There's no ma. It's not a separate word.
It would be. It looks like would be.
What is the status?
Status. Status is.
Okay, brother,
Status is.
brother Mustafa, you
Rafa,
want
of
to try?
course, yeah. Rafa?
No. How does it?
Oh, no, sorry. It's Nasab version.
Is it only nasab? It's nasab or jar. Una,
Nasab or jar,
ina.
yeah,
So
that's
like
right.
muslimina, muslimina, right?
Nasab or
Okay.
jar.
But here, what is it here? Because we can't, in this time we cannot say nasab or jar. We have to come to one answer. It can be two. Because now we are in the ayah, right? So, makisina would be nasab or jar. Who can try this one?
Mansub.
Hmm?
Mansub.
Mansub, which is nasab, yeah? Why it is mansub? What is your logic? Because there's no reason to be for jar. Because it's not a jar majroor, okay?
Not
Also it's
jar.
not a harf of jar. So it is a nasab, okay? Makisina fihi abada. What is fihi? Brother Mustafiz. Quick.
Fi. Half of jar.
Yes, good. In, yeah. And he here, what does he means?
He is the pronoun.
Yeah.
He is the short form, like adjacent pronoun.
So it, right?
Yeah,
It.
in it. In it. So in it. So makisina means the people who will remain. So that's like some people will remain. Okay, so it's like like remainer people you can say. So the people will remain in it, and abadan is obviously, Brother Tariq, abadan means forever.
Forever.
What is it? Is it fi'l or ism? Ism. What's the status? Nasr. Yes, Nasr. Okay, abadan is Nasr. Okay, so it's a very simple ayah. Makisina fihi abada, those who will remain in it forever. So, because Allah said the ayah before, يبشر المؤمن الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا حسنا. Then Allah said these people will remain in it in it forever. Okay, let's do ayah number 4. 1 second. Okay. Okay. Wayunzira. We already have yunzira, Brother Zahid.
No, sorry, I don't have a question.
Hmm.
So you want to ask me or?
No, you can ask me the question first.
No, I don't have any question.
Okay.
Just-
So what is the? You tell me then. What
Yes.
yunzira?
Yunzira
this
is
y-
a,
yeah.
is a present form of nazara.
Hmm. Is it lightest or normal?
Yunzira. It is normal.
Really?
Light.
It
No,
is light.
it's light.
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 What is the
It
normal
a-
version?
Okay, nazara. Yunziru.
Yunziru, yes. What is the lightest one?
Yunzir.
Yunzir. Very good. Okay. Why it is light? There's no there's nothing to make it light. This is actually connected from the before ayah number 2, where Allah says qayyiman li unzira ba'shan shadidan min ladun huwa yubashshiral mu'minin allazina ya'maluna. So that li, because of wa is still connected. That's why so this means actually so that it warns. Okay? So that it warns allazina qalu. What is allazina? Brother Rubat, allazina? Ism mawsul. Okay, allazina is ism mawsul. Allazina, so those who qalu. Brother Munzur, what is qalu? Do you know the word qalu means?
Say.
Yeah, but is it say or is it past tense, present tense, passive, active? We heard this word so many times in the Quran, right? Qalu, qalu, qalu. Look at the word. Allah said 320 times qul in the Quran and 320 times qalu also in the Quran. That's another thing to know. It's a balanced thing. So qul means say, it's a command. Qalu means they said. Okay. Qala means he said. Okay, it's past tense. Okay, like nasara, huwa nasara. Okay, but qalu means they said. Just like nasaru means they said. Okay. So and then you can see that I think qalu here. So yunzira was here. The next one was qalu. See, qala. See, that's why this is very important about the qala and qalu, because this is such an important word, and we heard so many times. So when you heard qala, and it also for tajweed, a lot of people when they recite they say kala. It's not right to say kala. It's qala. Okay, because it's qaf. So qala means he said. Like in this Surah Yusuf, you see so many times qala. Yusuf alayhi salam is saying, or his friend is saying, or his brothers are saying. Okay, then qalu means they all said. Okay. Also here kulta or qalat means she said. This is also a very commonly used word in the Quran. Qalat. Okay. Kulta means you said, not that many times. Okay. Kultu, but kulna is also a few times in the Quran. So this chart is important. Okay, it's the same chart, but I'm just saying because it's gonna, when you listen to the Quran nowadays, you will easily understand. Okay, is it he said or they said? Okay, okay. So sometimes Ibrahim, and especially the dua. Brother Rubaid was saying that Rabbana, he will say qalu Rabbana, fakfir lana dhunubana. Okay, so they said to Allah subhanahu wa taala, they made the dua. Allah give this one. Okay, or he said, like Ibrahim alayhi salam said, qalu, samina wa atana, and all these things are dua over there. So qalu is important. Next one after qalu ittakhadha Allah. Ittakhadha, let's see, Brother Tariq, you say ittakhadha. Is it a fail? What version of it? Past or present?
Is the past?
No. Present.
Present.
Ittakhadha. There was a iya, it just went over. Qalu ittakhadha. Okay? So ittakhadha is present. Now, so they said, ittakhadha means took. Okay, takes. Okay? Okay?
He takes.
Yeah, he takes. But there is ittakhadha Allah. Okay?
Outside Allah.
Yeah, Allah is the outside doer.
So Allah takes.
Yeah, Allah takes. So they said Allah takes a son. Waladan is son. So they say, Allah says, wa unzira allazina qalu ittakhadha Allahu walada.
So can we say waladan here maf'ul, right?
Yeah. Maf'ul, yeah.
So that's why it is nasab case.
Nasab. This is a nasab for the fail. What did Allah take? According to them, for Allah.
Ittakhadha is basically passive form of.
No, I think ittakhadha. Let's see.
Has taken sort of things.
Yeah. No, you're right. It's past tense. We said present. Brother Tariq was right. Past tense. Ittakhadha is the past tense.
Past tense.
Yeah.
And has taken.
Has taken, yeah. Or he took.
Yeah.
Ittakhadha, the first one is used here. Ittakhadha.
I think ittakhadha means like I think akhadha is
Yeah.
took. Ittakhadha is adopt, I think something like this.
Yeah. Okay. The last for today. Ma lahum bihi min ilmi. Okay. What is lahum, Brother Shiraz?
For them,
Yeah.
it is
Here it means they have.
they have. Yes.
Sometimes for the la could be means they have or he has. If there is a la. Okay. And ma means not at all. So they have not at all. What is bihi, Brother Mustafis?
Be and he,
Be and he, yeah. What is bihi means?
with it, with, be, and he, with it.
Give me 1 second, sorry, man. Someone else is listening. Okay. Yeah, bihi is a jar majrur. Okay, okay. With it, yeah, it is fine. So, but here it means about it. About. Sometimes bi means about it. So ma lahum bihi min ilmin.
Min hafidha ilmin is ismina.
Yes, so jar majrur. Yes, so okay. Half jar and jar majrur. So min ilmin wala li abaihim. Wa means and. Okay, Brother Tariq. Li abaihim. What is abaihim?
Their father, so li aba
Yeah. What is the fragment there?
li is the lam.
Lam.
Hafajar.
Yeah.
Abai is the jamatul.
Yeah.
And him is mudaf.
Mudaf ilayh. Very good. So jar majrur and mudaf ilayh. So they have not at all any knowledge, or they have no knowledge at all, and also their father also has no knowledge. Their father also has no knowledge. Kaburat, brother Zahid. Kaburat means huge. It's a verb version of no. He was huge or it was huge. So what is kaburat? Is it a past tense or present tense? What does it sounds like? About which chart it sounds like?
Kaburat is definitely past tense.
Past tense, yes. And it is a which version?
Yeah, she.
She, yeah, because Nasarat, okay?
Nas-
Why she version? Because kalimatan, okay? Brother Rubayat, kalimatan, is it, what is the status of this word? Kalimatan, it means the speech, or, when you use the word.
Nasab,
Nasab, yes,
feminine.
yeah. Gender is one,
Yes, and
type is
common.
common. So they have a word, okay? So kaburat, so it was a huge word. Kaburat kalimatan takhruju. Brother Mulu, takhruju. Is it present or past tense? It starts with ta.
It's a present tense.
Present tense, good. Which version?
She or you.
It could be she or you, but here it is she, because kalimatan takhruju. So a lot of so something takhruju. So a big word, takhruju, which is get out. Kharaja means to get out. Okay, takhruju from where? What is coming out from where? Min is the min, as you guys say, like jar majrur. Min afwahihim. Afwa means mouth. Min afwahihim. So afwahihim. You want to try another tanbih? Afwahihim. Afwahihim. Afwah means mouth. What is the afwahihim? What is the fragment of afwahihim? Is it jar majrur? Is it mudaf ilayh? Okay, brother Shiraz.
Afwa, him.
Yeah.
It
What is the meaning of it? If afwa means mouth, what is the afwahihim means? That's what I want to know.
from their mouth.
So it's mudaf
Mudaf
ilayh.
ilayh.
Yes. Afwahihim is mudaf afwahihim. Okay. Now next one. Okay. Iyakuluna. So in. What is in?
That-
Here it is not the light half that we learn. Why? Because remember we had a class, we had a session, just like when you started Surah Kahf, last one. Then sometime it comes with a pair, in and illa.
Yeah,
Right?
Negation.
So
Double
negation, double negation kind of thing. So this is that one. Because why? If it is in, it's light. Okay. Yakuluna still can be, because yakuluna is the normal version. Okay. And also the light version will be yakulu. Light is also yakulu. Right? We can take the noon. So that's why we know in is not making it light. Okay. If illa lamma wal falli, right? So it's not making it lightest also. So e, and then we can also see illa. So yakuluna illa kaziba. So meaning yakuluna. What does yakuluna means, brother Mustafiz? It comes from the kalu. You know the chart that we just kalu. So what does yakuluna means? Is it which tense? Present tense. So who is saying? She is saying, he is saying, you are saying,
Yes.
they say. So
Yeah.
they say.
Yes.
Okay, so they say illa ka. So it means they say nothing but a lie. Kaziba means a lie. So they say nothing but a lie. So basically the whole thing is they have no knowledge at all. Also their father has no knowledge about the huge word that comes out of their mouth, okay, which they have no knowledge, which is nothing but a lie, which they say nothing but a lie. And it's interesting to know, Allah used the word mouth, okay, just like a tidbit. Sometimes Allah will say lisan, or will say like, min lisani. So Allah will sometimes say they say with their tongue. Sometimes Allah will say they say with their mouth, okay. Why Allah say this? Allah could say they say. Why sometimes use mouth, sometimes use the tongue? There's two differences. Whenever Allah use the tongue, you will read the ayah, Allah is talking about someone who is very good in his speech, who can present argument, okay? Like when the surah that we were doing yesterday, like in the evening, Surah Fatah, when Prophet came back to Medina, the Munafiqun gave a very nice explanation why they didn't go. They said, look, we had business, this is the time of the year, we couldn't go, I have wives and children, so this all thing hold me up. So it's not their fault, like as if their business is so busy, they're holding him up, sometimes we talk to the brother, say, look brother, I have to go to office so early, I have to go so far, I can't come to the prayer. Yeah, I pray later on, blah. So they give their very articulate argument. So that time Allah said they use lisan. Their tongue is sharp tongue. So they can. And when Allah say afwahihim, someone who's saying something stupid, not even thinking, they are saying Allah has took a son. The Christians saying Allah has took a son. They have no knowledge. Without knowledge they are saying. They're just saying it because it's in their mind, it's stupid. They're not giving a very good argument. So the lisan is for those who get like very good argument. Like, you can't win with them basically. But these people, they have no knowledge, and that's why Allah used the afwahim kaburat, kalimatan takhruju min afwahim iyakuluna illa kadhiba. Just to quickly show that these are our habjar, just to revise ourselves. And then this one is our takhruju, as you say yakhruju takhruju. This one, the chart, and the last one is about yakuluna. That's you're telling me, okay? So inshallah ta'ala will
In
yeah.
and yakuluna, how the relationship works between them? Those
They
two are-
say, suppose in and illa is not there. Remember we say this? So vanish them from your head.
Yeah.
Yakuluna kaziba, what does that mean? They say
They
a
say
lie.
lie.
Kaziba is one lie because it's nasab and it is common. Okay? Kaziban. So they say a lie. When you say in and illa,
Then
place them in
negative-
they
negative
say
term.
nothing but. In illa means nothing but. They say nothing but a lie. So that's why it's and this has been used a lot of time in the Quran.
Quite frequent.
So inshallah we'll stop here. Tomorrow maybe we'll do one or two ayah and then next week we'll do the rest of that. Jazakallahu khairan. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.